You are sick. You might not have a fever. You might not be coughing. But make no mistake, you are infected. Look at your life right now. You wake up, and before your feet even touch the floor, your hand reaches for the glowing screen. You are injecting information into a brain that hasn't even fully booted up yet. You try to work, but you can't focus for more than 11 minutes without feeling the itch to switch tabs. You feel a constant, low-level vibration of anxiety that sits in your chest like a stone. You are tired, but you cannot sleep. You are awake, but you are not truly alive. Modern medicine calls this burnout. They call it dopamine exhaustion. They tell you to take a vacation or take a pill or practice self-care. But the ancient masters of Japan had a different name for it. A darker name. They called it Kegare. Kegare translates to withered spirit. It is the state where your internal energy, your kai, has become stagnant. Like water in a swamp that stops flowing and begins to rot. Kegare is not a sin. It is a buildup. It is the accumulation of the world's noise, other people's opinions, and cheap pleasures clogging your system until you can no longer hear your own soul. And here is the brutal truth. You cannot fix a poisoned mind by adding more to it. You cannot cure Kegare by reading another self-help book. You can only cure it by washing the poison out. For over 1,400 years, the Yamabushi, the warrior monks of the Japanese mountains, have understood a secret that we have forgotten. They knew that comfort is the enemy of clarity. They knew that when the human animal gets too comfortable, it becomes soft, anxious, and weak. So when a monk felt the onset of Kegare, he didn't seek therapy. He sought the extreme. He would hike deep into the frozen forests of Mount Haguro, wearing nothing but a thin white robe. He would find a waterfall fueled by melting snow, forcing the water temperature to near freezing, and he would step in. This ritual is called Misogi. It translates to purification by water, but do not mistake this for a spa treatment. This is not a cold plunge for Instagram. This is a violent reset of the nervous system. When the freezing water hits the monk's body, his brain screams, his lungs tighten, his heart rate spikes. Every survival instinct says, run, escape, die. But the monk doesn't run. He stands still. He chants. He forces his mind to override his biology. In that moment of shock, something miraculous happens. The taxes, the arguments, the doubts, the future, the past, it all vanishes. The cold creates a singularity, the extreme present. The Kegare is stripped away because the mind has no capacity to hold onto garbage when it is fighting for survival. Now you might think this is just mysticism, ancient superstition, but modern neuroscience has finally caught up to the mountains. We now know exactly what Misogi does to the human brain. When you expose your body to deliberate cold shock, you trigger a massive release of norepinephrine. This is the neurochemical of focus, agitation, and determination. It wakes up the brain regions that have been asleep. But the real magic is dopamine. You are addicted to cheap dopamine, the kind you get from sugar, likes, and scrolling. This dopamine spikes fast and crashes hard, dropping you below baseline. That crash is why you feel depressed and unmotivated. Misogi creates something different. Researchers have proven that cold exposure causes a sustained release of dopamine, increasing levels by 250% that lasts for hours. It doesn't crash. It stays with you. It creates a calm, laser-like drive. By voluntarily accepting pain, you are physically rewiring your brain's reward system. You are killing the addict. You are birthing the warrior. So how do we apply this? You do not have a mountain. You do not have a waterfall. That is an excuse. You have a shower, and you have a choice. If you want to reclaim your mind, here is the Misogi protocol. There are 3 steps. Step 1. The input block. The infection enters through your eyes. For the first 60 minutes of your morning, your phone is forbidden. No checking messages, no news, no music. You must reclaim your own mind before you let the world rent space in it. Step 2. The confrontation. Go to your shower. Turn the water to the absolute coldest setting possible. Do not test it with your hand. Do not work your way down. Just step in. Your body will panic. You will want to hyperventilate. This is the test. If you jump out, you stay weak. The goal of Misogi is relaxation under tension. Force your breathing to slow down. Long inhale through the nose. Slow exhale through the mouth. Control the panic. Stand there for 2 minutes. Step 3. The visualization. As the water hits you, visualize the filth, the laziness, the excuses, the fear, washing off your skin. Imagine it swirling down the drain. You are not just washing your body, you are killing your old identity. When you step out of that shower, shivering and wrapped in a towel, you will notice something strange. The noise in your head is gone. The anxiety is silent. You will feel sharp. You will feel clean. You will feel dangerous. Most people will watch this video, nod their heads, and go back to their warm, comfortable, rotting lives. They love their Kegare. It is familiar to them. But you are not most people. You are here because you are ready for the path. Tomorrow morning, face the cold, reset the system, and tell me in the comments below with one simple phrase: I accept the cold.